Let's analyze together the latest rally of quantum computing, completely insane. It all began actually in August 2024. The rally of more than 6,000%, which is completely insane. And now it went down minus 76% at the beginning of the year, and now rebounding more than 60%. So what can you tell us about all that happened right here, Enrique?
What is going on right now, guys? Let us know also in the comments below. I'm very interested in what your opinion as usual. Let's go. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Almost 40% to the upside where we're recording the video of this last movement of more than 60% at current prices. We just came from another video from Rigetti Computing. You have the link in the description below, I mean in the first comment, and also we will paste it right here at the end of the video so you can check more information about the quantum computing sector. That is completely crazy, you know, a lot of news, a lot of hype. If you watch the other video, the news about Microsoft mentioning that, why is this happening? We don't have the exact answer, but we can take a lot of pieces of information and try to form that puzzle. And right here we have the very interesting price action that is a little bit different from Rigetti Computing and other companies. And the interesting thing with this one is like the price action was almost perfect. When that breakout to the lower side happened right there in January of this year or at the end of December, you can see like the price started to drop with a gap to the lower side and a very dramatic week or weeks, you know, but from there the bounce happened there. So the key question as usual with the other company also, is this like a dead cat bounce or something like that, or is this the continuance of the previous uptrend? It's a very interesting moment and I want to know all your answers right there.
Yeah, actually, let's take a look exactly at the net income. Remember, guys, these stocks are in losses. You know, with all the quantum stocks, and obviously those who are investing like Google and so on and so forth. But these ones, you know, are kind of risky in that sense. We have a market cap in this case of 1.35 billion, which is a very low, small cap. You know, we're talking about that the volatility here is the daily thing. You know, so the problematic thing that we have is like obviously we are buying at overpriced levels. You know, in the sense that is in company in losses. In the past, we had like, you can clearly see here the quarters, similar losses, but it was trading at 0.70, which now is completely insane. We compare the data to today.
Exactly, very different numbers. You know, the price we're talking about from cents to more than $20. Completely insane that price action. When you see that, it's like you see the opportunity, but also you have to take into account the risk that is involved in this type of volatile stocks. For instance, let's go with the seasonal chart we have right here. It's a very interesting section. Remember, we're using TradingView platform. Link in the description below. $15 discount affiliate link, and you can see right there the uptrends that occurred. I'm looking at data since 2020. You have the uptrends in 2024 and 2020 more than 370%, and in 2024 1700% at the end of the year. You know, remember, this is year to date perspective, and the highest point of the year to date perspective in 2024 was more than 2700%. You know, you can see that at the end of the year. The thing is, take a look at the other years, the rest, you know. Let's take out 2025 because this year has just started. Without joking, you know, more minus 44% starting the year, even with this uptrend, you know, that has happened during these last days. So the risk is also there. The opportunity, of course, you can see, but the risk also there.
Yeah, actually, yeah, when it's key to, when, you know, buying the dip is the best thing you can do in a stock, but it's difficult to know exactly where that dip is. You know how deep
Yeah,
it can
and when
be.
the stock bounces, because we saw different stocks like they made the dip, but it wasn't a dip at the end. It was like,
Exactly. It rebounded a little bit and then it went down like crazy again. And that's the risk, especially in stocks like this. The volatility is huge. You can clearly see 2024, it was an amazing year. At the beginning, it went up like completely crazy, 2000, more than 2000%. It finished on nearly that number, you know, because there was a second rally at the end of the year. Actually, the third one, I would say. So, interestingly, last year, it was completely insane. I mean, it never happened before, you know, in this stock. That 2024 was remarkable. And the key question here is like, will it be 2025 as well?
yeah, that's a very good question because 2020 was a positive year also with a very similar pattern, but the percentages were lower, maybe because the hype in this sector wasn't there as it was during the last year. But the thing is, the past years were very, very negative, taking into account 2021, minus 70%, no joking. And 2025, we don't have to go far. Starting the
Exactly.
year, minus 40%, even with the last up. And so, how do you see the situation right now? Do you think it's like this is just being seen as something positive by a couple of days and they are missing like the bigger picture? Or do you think this is an opportunity to enter into the stock at a lower price than it would be at the end of this year? How do you see that? Crash or opportunity? As usual, that's a key question that we like to ask you. Of course, to reinforce that critical thinking, not just to answer A or B, but to think, why do I think this is going higher, or why do you think this is going lower? Or maybe I don't have an answer yet. That's also possible in trading,
Well,
of
for
course.
for me, the interesting thing as well, Enrique, is like the EPS and revenue forecast that we have right here in the annual charts. So we have like by 2025 an estimate of minus 0.21, which is essentially losses. A company that is in losses. Obviously, it's a little bit better than 2023, but 2024 is actually the same result. I mean, and what happened in 2024, it was completely insane, obviously, and we can clearly see the volatility. But obviously, the same result is like, is it justified to keep, pushing the stock higher according to like same fundamentals? Obviously not. But obviously, this is not all the fundamentals. This is actually completely hype.
So, guys, so let's see. What do you think? Is this sector based on pure hype right now, or are more reasons for this in order to go higher? And it has happened in the past, or how do you see the current situation? Hype, crash, different ideas. Let's share all of them in the comments below. If you haven't checked our other video about quantum computing and more information about, sorry, quantum computing, no, rigetti computing and this sector, check it right here and in the comment below. Leave your comments, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe to the Honest Traders. We really appreciate all the feedback and all your opinions. Let's go, Honest Traders.
Bye bye.